Hello and welcome, it's Gilly Kube. I'm here in Queensland, Australia, and I am re-pouring over this sort of pop art piece that I did for my granddaughter, but neither of us are real happy about it. So there you go. It was a really nice big canvas, so I didn't want to waste the canvas. So I'm really going to see if I can do something really bright and beautiful on it, and see how repainting over a canvas, if it actually works or not, or it cracks. That's the question I get asked a lot of the time. So I'm just basically going back over just with a black base, and I'm just covering all the best I can what I see on the bottom there. But it's no biggie, so we'll get this done, and then we'll start off on our journey of super bright and vibrant. So I'm layering some more of the black, and it is just, pre-mixed. I have pre-mixed it, made it up, the acrylic, with my homemade pouring media. So I just want a nice sort of base coat, a fluid base coat, because I'll start off there in the centre and that diagonal, but I will fill the rest of the canvas up. I just won't do it on a wet really fluid canvas, but you'll see the gist of what my brain has got clicking on in there. But I just want this really bright and vibrant. I just feel that that's what I need today, is bright and vibrant. So I am going to start to just use puddles in specific areas, but you will see as it progresses how just using these particular puddles can fill up the whole canvas. So here we go, some nice bright and vibrant colours. So there's super nice vibrant colours I've used. Obviously a bright yellow, orange, red. What else did? So I did drizzle, like, it wasn't that drizzle before the white, was a little bit of brown I had, believe it or not. And then this is white. So I've got my nice puddles. Then I've got a nice biggish blown up balloon that's like quite solid. And there you go. I'm making the balloon medallions. As you do these balloon kisses onto the dry area, they create a whole different effect in that they're even more detailed. I'll bring you down in it shortly and show you. As you see, in the dry areas, they're really coming out detailed, more so than in the fluid area. So that's something to note if you just want really detailed balloon medallions or kisses, your balloon kisses, is probably pour your puddles separately on a piece of plastic, and you can kiss your balloon into them and then transfer them onto a semi-dry canvas. That again creates a whole different look, but I think I have got a video coming up where I am actually doing that. I know I've done it loads of times before, but yeah, this really gave me a lot of pleasure just merrily going along on my own doing this. I mean, if anything, if you don't like how it turns out or you don't like fluid art, it's the process that's the most rewarding out of all of it. It really is. It sort of gives you your time out, whether it be in your art room, on a table, kitchen bench, or out in the laundry, or out in the garden on a kitchen. It just gives you some me time, I find, and it's just, yeah, I just find it so rewarding for me personally. That's it. Remember, my saying to you guys is my art, my rule, your way. Oh my goodness, your art, your rules, your way. So don't listen to critics trying to put you down. See those details where the balloon kiss is on the dry area? So I'm actually got quite a large canvas I did for my son that is no longer using now. Moved houses, moved styles. So I am actually going to try going over this large dry canvas that I have with these balloon medallions, because that's what I love. It's my signature pour and I love it. Now the reason I'm adding that black in some of the centres of the balloon kisses is when you re-kiss the centre again with a smaller balloon, it gives even more detail to the centre. Just detail that I certainly wouldn't achieve by freehand trying to paint it, that's for sure. I just wouldn't get it. So I should have probably swapped to a smaller balloon just to get that excuse me, real detail in the centre. But as this comes along, I am super chuffed with this, and I can tell you that it dried perfectly. It did not crack. So I'm just waiting to give it a coat of varnish over it, and so it will sort of preserve it and make sure that when it's hung on the wall, it can always go back and wipe it over of any dust when you've got a varnish to preserve it. So yeah, super easy idea, so please try it. I'll come down and show you now the details. So I've just got an even more deflated balloon, a smaller one. I'm just going to go back in and kiss the very centres, so it then adds another dimension in the centre, and it's bringing some of that black through from underneath. So super duper. There you go. Reused a big canvas that I completely painted on for my granddaughter, as I mentioned. And I just wasn't happy with it. Wasn't happy with my... Anyway, and it's just reusing the canvas, and of course, like bright and bold, just like I love. So, oh, I just love some of the effects that's coming up in these. Some of these are so nice. Definitely look like floating medallions, or with the balloon kiss in them. It just really, oh, just love it. As you know, I love balloon kissing. I love doing things that are easily, you know, able for other people to do. So, and I think you will definitely achieve good results with this one. One thing I maybe just wanted to see if I could like add, maybe if I go in like that, just sort of break it up a bit. I don't want to really mess about. I suppose I could do that after. No, I don't want to. I think that's just perfect the way it is. Give it a good whiz over with your heat wand. I will double check how big that canvas is. I forgot, but I love it. Hope you do too. Take care, my lovelies. Remember, if you're feeling sad, lonely or depressed, please ring a family member or a friend, or if that isn't an option available, there always is a helpline. Wait on for the dried photos. Bye for now.